Okay, we wanted to share our rat rod log splitter just to show that we built this thing out of a bunch of surplus parts. A lot of it came from some government surplus machines that have been disassembled, and we ended up with different parts. So for instance, the main trailer, the frame, we got from a liquid oxygen trailer that was once used to deliver oxygen to fighter jets. The engine is a 2-cylinder, 18 horsepower, horizontally opposed Briggs & Stratton engine that came off of a water chiller. The fuel tank came off of an MEP 802 5K generator. Some other components are this massive hydraulic tank. It's probably 30 gallons. It's way bigger than necessary, but it's what we had. That came off of a de-icing truck from, I think, the early 80s. Some of the things we bought new, the valve, the hydraulic valve we bought new, the hydraulic pump we bought new, obviously the lines. But any of the steel was just stuff we had laying around. So up here, like the foot, right, so here we have there's the Briggs engine, there's the pump, and then so all this, this steel was fabricated. We'll show you this in a second, but here's the pivot point for the main beam, which lifts up vertically. Here's the slide plate, which is a 1/2-inch plate, and then here's the splitter head rides on that plate. We have it nice and loose, so it works real well. And the foot is a 2-inch thick plate, piece of steel bar, welded to a 6x8 box beam. The wedge itself is the same material here, this 2-inch that has been cut into a wedge and reinforced with a 1-inch plate on the back, and then a wedge here. Just small things were purchased, like the clevis mounts for the hydraulic cylinder. The cylinder itself is a 28-inch stroke. The cylinder was a new old stock, just surplus cylinder. It used to be 48 inches, and we just had it cut down to a 28-inch stroke. Another feature of the trailer itself, it has this really nice brake assembly. This ratchet pulls back and locks the brakes on both wheels. And here, this is really neat. The trailer hitch, it's either in a wheel down position, or you pull this pin and you flip this up and it engages the trailer hitch. It rolls around really nice. Once you have all 3 wheels down, one person can move it around. And then here, this is one of the neatest things, that when you flip it up for vertical operation, this whole beam assembly is really heavy, but we got the balance down pretty well. So just one guy you pull the pin out here, and you lift it up, and you flip it up, and that's for doing the big logs. You see this thing is about 7 feet tall, and you can get some really big logs in here. The stroke is really long. So we can kick it on here and try it out. The logs we have are kind of an insult to the splitter. They're really nothing compared to what this thing can do, but it's what we have right here. We'll go ahead and kick it on. as you can see, that goes right through it. I didn't show the operation here. This 2 lever valves auto reverse, and you throw both of them up, and it comes down, and when it hits, it goes back up. So you can be grabbing the next log while it's going back up. But once you're done, then you can just pull it back down, and see that balance right there. It works pretty well. So there it is.